And we start off with the Greenmount National School boys team. Callum Payne, Finlay McCarthy, James Terry, Leon Corker, Ben Stone, Harry Goulding, Joshua Cronin Hackett, Jay Mananga, Luke Kenneth, Charlie O'Donovan, Aaron Ford, James Watch, Daniel Kiley, Noah O'Sullivan, Calvin Ahern, Jake Byrne, Corey Byrne, Evan Buckley, Safari Sadiq Khan, Avian Hossain, Quinn Stapleton, Shinfern Greenmount. Now we welcome Ballintemple team. Callum Howell, Dara O'Regan, Murray O'Brien, Tomas Murphy, Max Gould, Peter McLaughlin, Daniel Cremen, Jack Hegarty, Charlie Mahoney, Jamie King, Sam McCarthy, Tom Murphy, Luke Elcote, Finn Casey, Adam O'Sullivan, Connor Kennedy, Connor Horgan, Simon Hayes, Rua Canning, Nicholas Morgan, Harry O'Keefe, Amar Sapoli, Billy Donlan, Connor Hegarty, Josh Griffin, James Lyons, James Rock, Luke Howell, Ed Keohan, Connor Gallagher, James Malone, and Rowan Allen, Shinfern Ballintemple.
Either Greenmount playing from left to right against Ballintemple playing from right to left. It's a very special occasion for both schools. It's been many years since they've both reached a final. They haven't seen a final since before COVID. So not only are both school communities very excitedly awaiting today and looking forward to it, but for Greenmount in particular, both the Colleany and the Buckley have reached a final, and the girls have led the way for the boys. So the boys are highly motivated now to make today a day for celebration for the whole school community. But that said, this team from Ballintemple are very hungry for success and really want to be able to celebrate a win. As I said, it's a long time since they won, so the team is being led here by the captain today, Daniel Cremen, and Daniel now, with his vice captain of Max Gould, will be hoping to make history here today in the Skeena Skull final. It's starting well anyway, coming up to collect the ball there. I'll have to check the backs for the number. A tall, majestic looking player, I'm sure he'd make a fantastic full-back or a centre-back, but his ball went as far as very hard to see with the hoops. Ivor Cahir, I think. Leon Corcoran did very well there to block that ball and come in. Coming up again now, as I said, the hoops make it a bit challenging for people with spectacles like myself. But I'll have a look again anyway. And anyway, Ballintemple is sending the ball forward, and it's turned out to be a beautiful, bright, sunny day here today. Great way to be enjoying the fine weather at a Skeena Skull match. So coming in as far as I think Iverade was Jamie King. Jamie King is trying to drive the ball forward, but the ball was blocked there. But I think is it the captain, Jay Monanga here for Greenmount. Send the ball forward again now. Ballintemple working very well. Ivor is shocked. Daniel Kremen, the captain, send the ball into space. It fell beautifully for his teammate. Unfortunately, just didn't come up off the ground. And the opposite number 7, Harry Goulding, is sending the ball into space to his teammate. Very well read there, but very fast to react was the player from Ballintemple. And that player from Ballintemple who has earned himself, was number 7, Daniel Kremen, that captain, and Daniel did very well to win the ball back. And so his captain on the opposing team, Jay Monanga, he has had his ball blocked down. That defence for Ballintemple is working very well already. They seem to be playing very well around the half-back line for Ballintemple. There's no ball going through for Greenmount, no matter how hard they're trying. And collected there is Dara Regan. I think Ballintemple are going to be very happy with the play so far in the first few minutes by Dara, Murray, Tomas, Max and Peter. Actually, is it Ben Casey actually is the back line. And the first point there for Greenmount scored there, for Ballintemple. So Ballintemple are ahead now after 3 minutes with a single point. It's the opening score, and Cogordigis to Ballintemple. The first score is always a very special one. It's the one that gets rid of the butterflies, the nerves and whatever. There was a push on the back there on Joshua, and Jay centre forward, inch perfect pass there to his teammate Daniel Kiley. Daniel's kicking his left leg going into the pool bar. Coming forward for there was Callum Howell. He knew that the forward for Greenmount was coming through, that if he got into his hand there was a certain goal. Very brave play, good vision there by Callum Howell, and thankfully his defender came behind then to sweep it away. Now, a very competitive match. We can see there's a lot of play going on in the middle of the field. That's where the real battle will be, I imagine. And it'd be a bit safe. Joshua now and Jay for Greenmount will be working very hard against, say, Jack and Charlie then for Ballintemple. Now, Greenmount pushing forward again, their second offensive, and the ball's gone into space, reading it very well there. Was that either a shot? No, it wasn't. Lovely green boot, so did a fantastic pass there to Jamie King. Jamie has it. Unfortunately, Jamie I think he confused the Gaelic football with basketball. So very fast pass there by Greenmount, trying to get in while Ballintemple weren't prepared. Oh, fantastic defending, as I said. Now I'm confused there what Finn Casey did wrong, but it's a free in a way. Our Raytor, Trevor Lyons from Douglas, very experienced Raytor, is officiating here today, and Mila Buekas to Trevor for volunteering his time and kicking the ball with his left leg. Jay Monanga, the captain, has gotten the levelling score now for Greenmount after 5 minutes. So it's a very interesting match. These are dual football again in the city. These are the best of the best when it comes to the boys football in the city for dual schools. And credit to both schools, they present not only a boys football team for Skeena Skull, but they also prepare a girls. There's a lot of work going on in both schools. And we'll break us now to the teachers from Greenmount of Jim O'Dea, Alan O'Shea and Alan Foley for putting so much effort into promoting Gaelic football, giving these boys an opportunity to be in a final. The last time they won Skeena Skull was in 2014. That's a long wait to be winning a final, and they've gotten the second point here now. so Greenmount are ahead 2 points to 1 point. And the teams, the Moontory and Ballintemple said they have that Skeena Skull hasn't been won since before COVID. So Mila Blakes to Keane O'Connell, Conal O'Brien and Owen Cashman for again preparing the boys team for the Skeena Skull final. Now there was a free there as the ball was being hand passed. I don't know how will Jay opt to try and go for his own score. Will he try and drop it into the square on top of Callum Howell for the score? He's going for it, he's trying, but it went to Clay agus their 4-1. He had the distance though, which is great. Now there is no wind or anything here today, but that said, it's great that Jay has the distance. He might need that later on in the match. So great fielding there by Iver Shock, Harry Goulding. Harry hand passed it over to Iver Cardiac, Daniel Kiley. Daniel Kiley's trying to get ready, but he was fouled. He was pulled, unfortunately. So it's very hard to tackling. You can see the ball 1 minute, not the next. And Jay took the next point. So we have a scoreline of 3 points for Greenmount. To the single point there for Ballintemple. Ballintemple did open the score though. They got the first score of the match, so it's definitely a very positive start also for Ballintemple. Now, great puck out there by Callum. Callum actually, and the ball fell beautifully for his teammate. Now, trying to get it into his hands is great work there by Everett. He was pushed on the back. The Raytor is trying to give the advantage, but unfortunately no advantage was accruing. So well done to Jamie King now for earning that free, and Mila Blakes to the Raytor as well for giving Jamie and his teammates an opportunity to keep playing to see if they could get the score rather than giving the free. So coming up now from his defensive position is Max Gould to kick the ball in, the vice captain. Ballintemple trying to get the ball in. Great block there by Callum Payne, almost like the soccer block by Callum. Well done, but Ballintemple aren't finished yet. They're working hard to try and win the ball back. Great marshalling their defence, but the sideline ball now going to, is it Greenmount or Raytor has said it's a sideline ball for Greenmount, and our sideline boys here today are Scolari from Scullo and Ballincollig. Dave supporting their Moontour column lines, who's also Raytor supporting Skeena Skull today, Mila Boakers, and also to Glanmire Community College. Our umpires are from the Community College in Glanmire, both the girls and the boys, and Mila Boakers to their principal and the transitioner students there for supporting Skeena Skull. Skeena Skull is based and founded on volunteerism, and to see young people volunteering, we're very grateful. Now back to the action. Great, very great. I think it's perfect. Someone has to get the kick in. Ballintemple are still going and trying to pick up the ball. There was Iverade. Ballintemple have the ball down. The Ballintemple are working very hard. Can he get a score? Clay agus their 4-1. That Ballintemple forward line are very dangerous when they get an opportunity in front of goal. So the defence for Greenmount of Finlay, James, Leon and Ben, I'd say I've done a great work here now to ensure that that there was no score from that. Coming very deep to collect the ball is Jamie King. Jamie sent it into his teammate, and when is that Iver hooked? The ball just didn't bounce right from. Yeah, Iver hooked. Well done, Jack Hegarty, for not giving up. Jack's little brother now, who's a member of the subs. I must be very proud of to see his brother playing here today. Now that was definitely an opportunity. That corner forward did everything right. He just tried to get a hand to it, but unfortunately just was too much pace there. So Callum Payne is going to be very happy with that kick out anyway. Fantastic vision, great reading of the game to intercept the ball there. So I noticed that there isn't a great bounce on the ball there today for the players. We've had a bit of rain as well, so it isn't always easy to get a good bounce on the ball. Coming forward there for Ballintemple is Tomas Murphy, pushing forward, trying to send the ball in the right direction, as we say. And I'm not sure what the Lions boys said, which direction is going. It was a Greenmount ball. Now Greenmount have it. We're just midway through the first half, the first quarter played, and it's a highly engaging match, very competitive, very closely contested as well. And again, great vision there from that player, seeing the ball cross field, trying to change the direction the ball's come in. They're crowding midfield, and well done to Iver Haindiog, Iver Cardiog here, and Iver a shot. Oh dear. I'd say now Daniel Cremon, the captain, would be disappointed with himself, but it's only the first of many opportunities have here today. But that was great vision there by both Sam McCarthy and Finn Casey to find Daniel. Daniel's trying to field the ball there, and Daniel has it again, and Daniel's sending nice lofty ball in. Perfect catch there by Iverade. Jamie King. Jamie's after winning back again. He's trying to get some support. He's trying to get a kick, and it's gone to the right over the back bar. No, that was a great individual score by Jamie. Jamie tried very hard to get that point, and well done to Jamie, and he never gave up, but like, it was made so difficult by that defence from Greenmount, who are playing excellently here. Coming again is alright. Now great fielding there by Iver Caher, James Terry. That was well done by James. James into space. He knew that one of his teammates would be out there looking for it, and it's a great kick there, but he's gone over the sideline. Yeah, hard look there. Charlie O'Donovan. Charlie sent the ball over the sideline, so it's a Ballintemple ball. Now looking at it, they're only a point between them. I don't know if it'll be as free flowing as the girls' football match. Both teams seem to be playing a very man on man, a very defensive style of game. You pick up your player, you stick to him, you marshal him, which means there isn't going to be a lot of freedom for players to carry the ball. But that said, there is excellent vision being shown by the players from both teams, kicking the ball into space, crossfield passes and all that. And here we have Charlie getting it. Oh, sorry, Daniel Cremon. Daniel got it as far as Iver Doyog. Ooh! Iver Doyog was Tom Murphy, and unfortunately for Callum couldn't do anything about that. It's hit off the crossbar when he tried to reach for it, bounced off the ground, and coming in then was the forward, just the forward for Ballintemple. That was unfortunate for Greenmount after they had played they played so well in the back line so far, but it was just the forward was in the right place at the right time. Now James Terry wasn't going to give that ball away, but unfortunately our referee said that because he didn't try to find a supporting player, there's a free in, and now Ballintemple are leading on a scoreline of a goal and 2 points, and unfortunately that's gone to the right and wide. Now Callum is looking for someone. He's kicking it out into space. He's hoping someone will get there, and he knows Jay is going to get there. Jay has gotten there first, and Jay's kicking the ball again into space. The hopping ball, it hop over everyone's head. Who's first there? First there was Max Gould, the vice captain. Max sent it to Iver Caher, Tomas Murphy, who's playing a very offensive style of football. He's coming forward a lot, and Jamie King is there now. Jamie's trying to pick up the ball. Jamie's trying to round his player, and he's been very well marked there by the defender from Greenmount, who forced him to make that error. Now again, Callum seems to be the busier of the two. Coolbury, great feeding there by Daniel Cremon. Daniel getting again to Jamie. There's great communication between both players. Jamie has it again. Jamie, who never gives up. Now looking at it, with 5 minutes left in the first half, I would say the Ballintemple seem to have settled into the game again. They're enjoying what we call their purple patch. Definitely are putting a lot of pressure on the defence for Greenmount, who can't seem to get past midfield. But that said, a lot of wasted opportunities. Ballintemple have had sidelines, frees, etc. So they might be regretting that at the end of this first half if they don't add to the scoreline they already have. That said, the defence for Greenmount of Finlay McCarthy, James Terry, Leon Corcoran, Ben Stone and Harry Goulding have been working really hard at closing down the opportunities for the forwards, and that's where mistakes are made. Now, a great defender here is Finn Casey's playing very well for Ballintemple, settling into that position so well. Now, a push on the back there, so there's a free for, I think it could be Daniel, is it? Again, great vision possession into space. Sorry, no, wasn't Daniel. Daniel got from Liverpool, Max Gould, who's vice captain. And Daniel is sent to the crossfield into Tomas Murphy. Tomas is getting now a lot of players back for Greenmount trying to defend to ensure that the score doesn't increase for Ballintemple. Ballintemple working very hard. There is a lot of close marking here. Ball is cross field into the square, and to see intelligent decision was just get rid of it fast. The ball is coming in and Callum has it. Oh, poor Callum. The forward, what we call a forward sniffy around the goal mount, and I'm sure now that Sam McCarthy be delighted, but I'd be very sorry for Callum. Callum was he broke the ball down, get it into his hands to clear it, and a goal in for Sam McCarthy. Forward to Sam though, he showed great intuition coming in there quickly to just knock the ball into the goals. Now it puts a very different appearance of Greenmount. Ballintemple have scored 4 times. They're on 2 goals and 2 points, and Greenmount have scored 3 times, which is great scoring in the first 15 minutes of this half. But that said, 4 scores and 1 team is ahead by 5 points. So Greenmount will have to try and get a few scores to eat into that lead, but Ballintemple make it very difficult for them, pushing forward the whole time. The defence of Darrow, Regan, Murray O'Brien, Tomas Murphy, Max Gould and Ben Casey are defending very, very well for Ballintemple, and giving the Greenmount forwards very little opportunity to settle on the ball to get a score. Here we have coming back here is Harry Goulding. Harry Goulding doing very well, kicking the ball out, and meeting it there was Iver Cardial, Tomas Murphy. Tomas in it, coming to Jamie, and Getty it was, and a wide ball there by Iver Shea Peter McLaughlin. Callum Payne, undoubtedly the busier of the two, Coolbury here today on Bert, but he had a great kick out there, reaching midfield. All they have to do now is just send the ball from midfield into the forward line to give the forwards some opportunity to get another score. But again, the ease at which the Ballintemple backs clears, excellent. What fantastic fielding, and everything done right there by Ben Stone, but unfortunately the forwards, just as he was trying to hop the ball, took it from him and kicked the ball over. That's increasing score now to exactly 2 goals between them, 6 points. Jay has it. What can Jay do? Jay's going to try and make space. Great hand pass, saw a player ready for the ball, holding on to it. That's fantastic. He worked very hard to send that ball forward. Now Joshua Cronin Hackett though, unfortunately his teammate didn't get it for him, and there's great 1-2 there now by Ballintemple between Daniel and Max, to vice captain and captain. Great feeling, he broke the ball down so he wouldn't lose it. Well done Ibrahim Job Sam McCarthy, but fantastic play by Harry Goody. Harry Goody has been working really hard. Now all he needs to do is get down. Can Aaron Ford get down the ball? No, he's using a bit of soccer. Cindy up to James Walsh. Is that James Walsh, the vice captain? I think it is. Oh, it was said over 3D out. No, James Walsh still holding on to it now. There's a chance here for Greenmount. Iver Cardiac, Daniel Kiley. What can Daniel do? Unfortunately, Daniel just didn't have enough time in it. Ball was snuffed out, and Callum Howell in had the last touch of the match. So at half time, we have a scoreline of 2 goals and 3 points for Ballintemple and 3 points for Greenmount. It seemed to be slightly one-sided, but I think the way Greenmount played in the last couple of minutes there shows that they're going to come out a much different team in the second half, and I'd be very interested to see what will happen in the next half.
I've been asked to remind you
second half now of this very entertaining dual boys football final. The top grade now, so these 2 schools are producing the best of the best, and so far we've had a very interesting first half. and 3 points. And but that said, Ballintemple have been the team with making best use of the greater scoring opportunities. Now Greenmount have come out in a different form in the second half. They're definitely eager to drive the ball forward, but it'll be Charlie Mahoney now kicking the ball, and a great side ball coming in from the wing there by Jack Hegarty. Jack turned the ball beautifully to make sure it didn't go wide, but that said, no, the ball was blocked very well by the defenders there for Greenmount. So we have, I think, maybe about 30 yards for Daniel Cremin here now for Ballintemple. I'd say Daniel will try and score it himself. And Daniel's gotten the first point. Oh, I thought he'd get the score still in play. Daniel opted to send it in. A lot of pressure on Callum Payne in his defence, but well done to Callum. And Finley, James, Leon and Ben did very well there to clear the ball from the goal line, and getting great support from Harry as well. Harry and Joshua in midfield. So the ball is pushing forward now, and Ballintemple have another chance again now to send the ball in. Will Charlie kick it in, or one of his teammates? It's one of his teammates kicking it in. Great block there now by Greenmount, trying to get first to the ball, but collecting the ball and trying to hand pass it in. Oh, he decided to kick pass it into space there, and trying to send the ball in as if for an AG. Sorry. Oh, it's a goal here for Ballintemple. Ballintemple. Who got that score from Ballintemple? My head was down. I was looking. What did you think of that score there, my guest commentator Colin?
Cracking goal, great ball sent in, lovely catch inside, turned it back beautifully, and a fine finish in the end. Great score.
Great score, and again now that's given them a wonderful cushion here now. 3 goals against the 3 points in Greenmount, but unfortunately a Greenmount player got injured as he was trying to defend the ball. Now it is hard to see Greenmount getting back from here. 3 goals, you have to either be getting goals, and it has been against the run of play. Greenmount tend to favour to go for their points, and also as well as that, Ballintemple seems to favour the goals as well. Like Ballintemple have scored 6 times, and 3 of those has been goals. So the tally at the moment is 12 points for Ballintemple, 3 points for Greenmount. Now that's not to say though that there hasn't been great effort put in by Daniel Kiley, James Walsh, the vice captain, Aaron Ford and Charlie O'Donovan for Greenmount. I think these players would just like to see more ball coming in. So hopefully now Damon Anga and Joshua will be able to push the ball forward in order to give them a better supply. But he's a man who's very happy with his team, is Daniel. Daniel Cremin, and Daniel Cremin, the captain, will be delighted with his team. So again now Greenmount are going to see if they can push the ball forward at all past midfield. They're having difficulty to get it past the midfield. So good kick there, but unfortunately it was red there, or I should say fortunately for Ballintemple. Very well read there by Ivor Hook and Jack Hegarty. Jack's in the ball forward, but great reading there by Harry Gouldinger. Harry worked very hard in the first half, and the ball just had too much pace with there, and more smoky got it. Great block down there by Damon Anga, and collected is Ivor Treaty out the lovely left-legged kick in went to space. We need to have the forwards for Greenmount getting in front though. If the forwards get in front to win the ball. So here we have now is Ivor Carty out, Daniel Kiley sending the ball forward. The defence again coming into play here is Ivor Carty out. Finn Casey in the defence carry out the ball. Lovely short passes, the hand pass, the kick pass by Ballintemple, and here with Ivor Charlie Manny sending the ball forward. A high Gary Owen of the ball, and great catch there by James Terry. James Terry has been like a stalwart to the defence for Greenmount, and great left-legged kick there, but unfortunately didn't go to the intended target. So can they win it back? Greenmount working very hard. Well done, Ivor Leon Corkin for winning the free there. Now, what would you think, Colin, going forward now? Would you any suggestions for Greenmount to try to eat into that lead that Ballintemple have?
Yeah, great effort by the Greenmount lads so far. I suppose the only thing I'd notice is the few balls that have gone in, they've kind of broken between 2 men. I suppose if the Greenmount forwards could get their hands on a few balls inside, it might lead to a few scores for them.
It would indeed, and here's someone trying to do it. Joshua Cronin Hackett going the ball, and that's popped it in. It's hopping beautifully. And it's hopping beautifully for Daniel Kiley. And a point is as good as a score here. And again, their first point of the second half. And congratulations to Greenmount. Now, very intelligent kick out there by Callum Howell. He obviously spotted the run from his teammate. And Ivor Eagles, Max Gould, the vice captain, unfortunately just ran out of a bit of space on the wing there. And our ball boy will be seeking that to be a Greenmount sideline. And Greenmount seem to have kind of gotten on top of this match here a little bit here. And lovely passing there. Is that Jay again? Jay's trying to make space for himself. Lovely ball, but unfortunately, well, I should say fortunately for Ballintemple. Very well read there by Finn Casey, number 14 for Ballintemple. And Finn has sent it on to Jack Hegarty. And Jack has seen a high lobbing ball. It broke down again beautifully for Ballintemple. They seem to be getting most of the breaks. Jay has it there now. Jay's trying to make space for himself. Jay sent it out to the wing, and it's going to fall perfectly, yes. And is his teammate getting it there? It will treat out James Walsh, the vice captain. James managed to hold on to the ball. Well done to Luke Hannick with offering support there. Luke is trying to get around the player. Luke has sent the ball in, hopping, but Callum is reading very well. Callum Howell has the ball. Callum didn't clear it very, very far, but it's okay. It's still with Ballintemple. The Ballintemple defence have been really, really strong, and they've done exceptionally well to reduce the scoreline to 4 points. 4 solitary points there for Greenmount. Now, getting ready to kick it is the vice captain, Max Gould. He opted the short pass back to his teammate. Back again from Murray O'Brien to Max Gould and Max Silly forward. But again, the great play by Greenmount. Hearts of Lions never giving up, and sending the ball forward again. Even though they have such a big scoreline, Ballintemple really cannot afford to take it easy. Oh, the ball is hopped nicely here, and we have a goal. And that's a goal for Greenmount. I think that goal was coming. What would you think, Colin? Do you think that goal was definitely on the way? And I think it was either number 11, Charlie O'Donovan, or was it Calvin Ahern got that score?
Calvin Ahern, he was the first to react. Ball broke inside, read it very well. He was the first man onto it, and a lovely finish by Calvin Ahern into the corner.
And here we have another point here by Charlie O'Donovan. And I think actually what Colm has said, yes, it's all about intuition, instinct, being able to anticipate where the ball is going to land. And here we have now, I think we have the purple patch here for Greenmount. Iverhook, Joshua Cronin had to send it into space. I think that's Luke Caniv, but very well read there by Iver Cardiac, Finn Casey, who's been very busy in this match. Finn is doing exceptionally well, and the ball is breaking there. All he had to do, Daniel, was just a little inch forward, gentle pass there with the toe. And now we have Iver Cardiac, Tomas Murphy going for Tomas's again, lovely ball into space, going as far as Iverhook, Jack Hegarty, and Jack has gone just barely wide. Our umpire now signal, and I think she had to double check there because it could have just gone in or out. Now, and Callum Payne, who was very busy in the first half, did an excellent kick out there. He caught beautifully, and now we have Greenmount pushing forward. And he just ran out of space there on the sideline, and it's going in for Ballintemple. And another sideline ball for Ballintemple, getting closer and closer. Ballintemple know they have the cushion, but that said, we still have 10.5 minutes of play left, and a lot can happen in 10.5 minutes. The supporters of Greenmount are so full of enthusiasm. They've already celebrated the success of the girls, and they'd love to celebrate for the boys as well. Now, Callum did very well there. The
could do absolutely nothing about it. A very well taken free, just snuck in under the crossbar, and a fine goal by Ballintemple.
And poor Greenmount, they were doing everything right. They were after coming back from being down 9 points. They got the goal 8 into the lead, and just unfortunately again. But that said, this is what real champions do. They rally when they're under pressure. And everything was right there. He laid the ball in and for the incoming forward to try and fist it into the net. But unfortunately, the interception by the defender for Ballintemple, which has been a mark of their play, was just not enough space for the forward to get that score. But it shows how deadly this Greenmount forward line is if they do get a chance. They just need more supply of the ball is all I can say, and they need more ball coming in from midfield. Now here we have Ballintemple with a relieving clearance going right into their forwards, and with the ball there is either a hook Jack Hegarty. Jack is into his teammate. Now looking to make space there, and he got the pass in. Great fist pass down, and fist block there down by the defender for Greenmount. But another point here for Ballintemple. So the scoreline now, nearly 32 minutes to play is Ballintemple 4 goals and 4 points. Greenmount a goal and 3 points. So we're back to the lead of 3 goals again. Now, lovely catch there by Iveradek. Luke Cindy against his teammate. Unfortunately, Calvin Ahern wasn't able to hold on to the ball there. But it's okay. Harry Gooding has it again. Harry Cindy into space, and that was very well done by Harry. A nice little flick there into Calvin Ahern. But just had gone over the sideline and almost had it. Now, it would be interesting if we could see another score, I think, for Greenmount. They do have determination, they have great heart, and they're not prepared to give up at all at any stage of this match. And if they had another big goal, it might actually help them eat into that lead by Ballintemple. Great kick in there by Harry Golding. Goalkeeper has it, Callum Howell has it at his ease, but there was a free push on the back as the ball was coming in. Would you have any advice to offer Ballintemple at this stage now, or do you think they're in a comfortable position for them?
Yeah, they have a nice lead. They're 3 goals up. It's hard to argue with that. They're doing some great defending. Now, Greenmount are going through a bit of a purple patch. They've had some absolutely brilliant attacks. They were unlucky to concede the goal that time because they were really making inroads into the Ballintemple lead. Now, I suppose at this stage, all Ballintemple need to do is just keep doing what they were doing. Keep the hands on the ball, keep the ball moving. They're playing some great football, and look, if they keep doing what they're doing, I could see them seeing out the game at this point in time.
Definitely. Now that said, here we have Ballintemple, the ball going into the defence for Greenmount. Finlay, James, Leon, Ben and Harry. They have had an awful lot of work to do, and they've kept their focus, their concentration, and you can't say that Callum has been fantastic. Like, there was Callum now, that ball dropping down from the heavens, as they say, and he knew the forward was coming in and talking. He didn't want to get it into his hands in case he could dispossess, and he just gave it a fist and sent it over the end line, which was the right thing to do. And we have Greenmount now having every player back except for 2 into the back line. They've left the 2 midfielders out, so technically it's got opportunity here now for Ballintemple to see if they could get another point. Now 42
Yeah, they were in around the square. They're quick to get on the ball. That was a high, awkward dropping ball in that time. Could have gone absolutely anywhere. Keeper did the right thing, came out, attacked the ball, and just the forward read the ball correctly and was very lucky to get on the end of it. In fairness, as you said, the Ballintemple forwards, they're doing very well. They have a great eye for goal, great instincts, reading the play very well, and playing a great game so far.
And unfortunately, we see Callum Payne has to walk injured when he tried to compete for the ball there with the forward. He obviously knocked his head against the goal post. But that said, win or lose today, and Greenmount can be very grateful to Callum Payne, because really he was fearless when it came to defending and was competing for the ball even when the forwards come in and kept his focus. So well done. We have a new pool for Greenmount. I think it's
suppose the old adage of goals win matches is proving to be very true here at this point in time. 5 goals, it adds up to 15 points. Very hard to overcome 5 goals. 5-4 to 1-5. And there, the Raitor has blown the whistle on Clehart and Bua Ballintemple against a very, very strong Greenmount side. August Cogardicus go.
I agree with you there, Cogardicus to Ballintemple. They were comprehensive winners. They scored the first point of the match. When Greenmount went ahead, they rallied again and they took charge of the match and they never looked back. That said, if we weren't looking at the scoreline, we would not be, and looking at those goals, we would think that this match was very evenly matched and there was stars on both teams, but I really think the team with the greatest heart has to be Greenmount because they never gave up and they made it a final worth remembering. Cogardicus to Ballintemple and Greenmount, big loyalty.
So could we have the Greenmount team led by the captain Jim Bananga up onto the presentation area, please receive their runners-up and their medals. Could we have the Greenmount team up on the presentation area now, please? Please give them a big welcome to the Greenmount team. We welcome also onto the presentation area Mr. will be making the presentations to all teams.
when I went here, I said, are you playing as is? And they said, no, 6 and 14 is what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for those.
So I just go down, I talk to teachers to double check, and I'll be up like the 10 and all. You mind the house?
Yeah, not about it.
Two.